The modern world has created cowards, soft minds, fragile egos. You care more about how people perceive you than how powerful you've become. You avoid conflict, you dodge challenges, and then you wonder why your confidence is non-existent. Because confidence isn't built through comfort, it's forged in fire. You become mentally tough the same way you build muscle: resistance, repetition, and recovery. No one gets strong without breaking first. That's the price of greatness. The suffering is the cost of the crown. But instead of paying it, you keep asking for discounts. You want the success, the mindset, the lifestyle, but you don't want the blood. That's why you keep failing. You haven't accepted that pain is the entry fee. But here's the part they never tell you, the part that gives you hope. Once you learn to carry the weight, it no longer feels heavy. Once you start facing hardship voluntarily, it stops surprising you. Once you realize that your suffering is shaping something unshakable inside you, you start to crave the battle. Not because you love pain, but because you understand what it's doing to you. It's building something that can't be bought. It's molding a version of you that doesn't quit, doesn't complain, doesn't crumble. And that version of you, the one forged in the fire, is capable of achieving anything. That's the part of the journey where things change. That's when you stop fearing the fight and start becoming the fighter. You don't need a therapist. You need a mission. You need to suffer with purpose. You need to rise when it's easier to lay down. That's what builds mental toughness. When the alarm hits at 5 a.m. and your body begs for sleep, but you get up anyway, that's resilience. When everything is falling apart and you still execute like a machine, that's power. When your mind tells you you're finished, but you choose to keep going, that's where transformation happens. And the crazy part is, the more you do it, the more you want it. Pain becomes fuel. Discipline becomes peace. Challenge becomes joy. That's the secret.